Here's one of the biggest mistakes I made as a VCE student, and watch this video to make sure you do not make this same mistake. So it all started at the very beginning of year 12 when I was studying for my first VCE chemistry sack. And if you know anything about VCE chemistry, it's a pretty content heavy, concept heavy subject. And I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna be the next VCE victim, I'm gonna study this shit like crazy. So I worked tirelessly for almost 4 or 5 hours a day just cramming out practice questions. I did probably over 200 or 300 practice questions before that first sack. And when I got my results back, it was not as pretty as I thought. My results weren't bad per se, they were around the 70-80% mark, but there were students who were getting 90+%. And that's where I realized it's not the time you spend studying that matters, and especially when you do practice questions, it's not only about getting a sheer quantity of practice questions out, because probably I was the one who did the most practice questions out of any student in the whole year level, but I still struggled on the exam for one key reason. That reason was that I didn't properly go through my mistakes. I was so locked in this mindset of constantly cramming out practice questions at the theoretical fastest pace that I didn't actually spend time to understand the questions I got wrong and to actually learn them properly. I ended up kind of doing this weird memorization thing where I kind of memorized the answer for the questions I got wrong and I never really understood how to do them properly. You do not want to make this mistake because you are wasting huge amounts of time. So the best two methods to ensure that you don't follow down the same road that I went is A, go to your teacher and talk about the questions you got wrong. The teacher is more than happy to explain them to you. And when you talk to someone about the questions you get wrong, you are significantly more able to realize, oh, do I actually understand it or did I just remember the answer? And secondly, with all these AI tools available these days like Quora AI, it's so easy for you to just ask ChatGPT or ask Quora AI and just get them to explain it to you, and you ask questions that constantly solidify your knowledge, because it's not about the sheer number of practice questions you can do, it's about how many questions you can learn.